Hi everybody, it's Bob and Mrs. Randock, and we are sitting here at the kitchen table thinking about mixed numbers and fractions greater than 1. Listening to the Yukon Huskies play, and right now they are down by 2 against Temple, but I've got a good feeling I think they're going to come back and pull this one off, period. So anyway, here's the scoop. Sometimes when we're working with fractions, we end up with an answer that might look like that. 10 halves, or maybe 11 fourths, or 15 ninths. And I know some teachers call those improper fractions, but I'm sure you remember what I asked you to call them, that they are simply fractions greater than 1. There's nothing wrong with them. There's nothing improper about them. Those are just fine the way they are. They're not the way we usually see fractions, where the numerator is usually less than the denominator. They're kind of backwards, but still, they are just fine. So if you have one of these fractions and you want to simplify it, which is recommended, here's how I need you to think about it. If you remember that this bar right here actually means division, you'll be all set. So in this case, we think 10 divided by 2. 10 divided by 2 equals 5. And there's nothing left over. So 10 halves is also known as the whole number 5. Now in this case, we have 11 fourths. So let's do that division again. 11 divided by 4. And you might want to look at it like this. 11 divided by 4. Oh, Marley just came to say hi. Say hi, Marley. Now go away. How many 4s are in 11? Well, there are 2. 2 times 4 is 8. And then there is 3 left over. So how many groups of 4 are there in 11? There are 2 whole groups of 4. And then 3 fourths left over. So we can say that 11 fourths is the same as 2 and 3 fourths. And I can prove that by looking at this diagram right here. Because if I have these 3 squares, and I shade this whole one, and this whole one, and then 3 fourths of this one, I could count how many 1/4 pieces there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 fourths. Or I could look at the whole thing and say, ooh, there are 2 wholes, and then there is 3 fourths. So that's why both of these names work for that particular fraction. And then, of course, we can have something like this, 15 ninths. So we would say 15 divided by 9. So 15 divided by 9. How many groups of 9 are in 15? 1. And I know that there is 6 left over. So I would call that 1 and 6 ninths, because there is 1 whole group of 9 and then 6 left over. And that is what you do if you end up with a fraction greater than 1 and you'd like to simplify it to a mixed number. Okay, so Bob and I are going to sign off. See you later, Bob. Marley, are you going to say hello? Marley? Nope, she's not interested in, oh, maybe she's interested in fractions. Say hi, Marley. Yep, she just said hello. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow.